Welcome back to the new episode of the CMP podcast. Today we're going to be talking about time I got reincarnated as a slime, Kaiju number 8, My Hero, the new season, and Windbreaker. But before we do all of that, our other host, one of our co-hosts, Moet, is going to do I Study the Blade.
All right, so we're back with another I Study the Blade. I'm surprised you didn't call it reincarnated to hold a meeting. But anyway.
Oh, slime? We're going to save that for slime.
Oh, yeah. I saw a comment that said reincarnate as a table, and I was like, yeah, that table's the main character at this point.
True.
Dude, when we get to that, I cannot wait to talk about what the fight animations better be.
Put it back on a simmer. Put it back on a simmer.
You the one who started it, bro. You the one who turned up the heat.
I just took the lid off the pot. Just look at it real quickly and put the lid back.
I'm about I Study the Blade, bro.
Well, I Study the Blade. I'm gonna give our contestants 5 questions. They're gonna DM me their answers. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're watching this. If you get all the questions right, leave 2 likes. You know what I'm saying? We'd really appreciate that. All right, are our contestants ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let me find your DM message. Got it.
Alrighty. Question number 1. How many people did Sako beat up in a warehouse prior to joining Shishi Torin? In Windbreaker, how many people did Kato Sako beat up in a warehouse prior to joining Shishi Torin?
Random number. Let's go.
I can picture it in my head right now.
I will be doing Price is Right rules. I'm saying that afterwards.
Can I change my answer then?
No.
Well,
So-
If I said it before, I feel like you guys would have changed the dynamic of.
But the thing is, like, it's always press right rules anyway.
Yeah, it didn't matter the outcome of this question anyway.
That means I won. GG's.
2. The end scene in Slime clued us into a new secret organization. What is their name?
Good thing I just watched this episode.
I saw this like an hour ago.
Wait, so that means you're confident in your answer?
No.
Oh,
The end scene in Slime clued us into a new secret organization. What is their name? Question number 3.
Okay, I just want to say one thing. I did not cheat. This is the last thing that I remember, by the way. Like, if this is the right answer.
Yo, nobody said you cheated, but now everybody's starting to wonder.
Okay.
Question number 3. In Windbreaker, how many applicants passed the officer exam? Oh, my bad. In Windbreaker. In Kaiju number 8. Boops. In Kaiju number 8, how many applicants passed the officer exam?
Oh,
Jeez.
I'm looking for
We're not counting him because he's a cadet, right?
How many applicants passed the officer exam?
Okay, so okay. Dang, Shiba.
You said Price is Right answers?
Same rules.
I mean, what do you mean
All
price is
I'll
right?
get a real answer then.
Dude,
And Price
what do
is
you mean-
Right.
What
And
do you mean
Price is
Price is
Right.
Right?
Whoever gets closest without going over.
Dude, what do you mean? Like, I remember a number, but that's not
Well,
the
then put the number you remember.
That's not the number, though. I know it's not the number.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Joey, can you give me a round number?
I don't
2.
know, dude.
I
I'm
need
thinking as
10.
well. Like, fucking.
Dude, this is too much.
I put a little more. Maybe it's a little more.
What's with all this math in this study of the blade,
Okay.
man?
This isn't math. They said the answer.
There's numbers.
They said the number. Question number 4. In Windbreaker, Haragi is the leader of a group called Tamonten.
Yes. Tom
Which
Montana.
also goes by what name?
Jesus Christ, I hate that you know names. I'm just gonna put some random name.
The spelling count?
Spelling
You
always
get close,
counts.
I'm gonna see.
Wait, can you repeat the question?
In Windbreaker, Haragi is the leader of a group called Tamoten, which also goes by what name?
Wait, Haragi's the good guy?
Who knows?
That's
No.
the stomach pain guy. Heartburn.
Stomach pain guy? Okay, hold up. I'm changing my answer.
Wait. What was the question again then?
I'll tell you guys. I put Shoto because that's all I remember.
No.
In
No.
Windbreaker, Haragi is the leader of a group called Tamoten. So that is a group in Bufurin,
Oh shoot! Shoot!
which also goes by what name?
I should have said anything.
Yeah, since you decided to give him a hint, Mace, I wasn't gonna say anything, but you give him a hint.
I'll be nice.
Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna keep my same
All
answer.
right, we got our answers in. Question 5.
That's a good
in
question, by the way.
Reincarnated slime, how
Oh.
many initial reinforcements were allocated for the war effort? In
Wait,
reincarnated
From
in
slime?
reincarnated
From slime or from the other people?
first slime side?
Thank you.
Rimuru side. So on Rimuru side, how many initial reinforcements were allocated for the war effort?
Can I tell you how many people the other people sent? So I can get some extra points? No?
Oh, no. All right, we got our answers in. Answers in. Okay. I think everybody's gonna be surprised by number 5 for some reason. All right, question number 1. How many people did Sako beat up in the warehouse prior to joining Shishitorin? Mace, you said 4.2. Joe, you said 8. And Chimpek, you said 11. The correct answer is 9. So that's a point for Joey.
Hey.
I was. Okay, good answer, Joey. Good answer.
The NC and Slime clued us into a new secret organization. What is their name? Chimpek, you said
Razo.
Joey, you said Cerberus.
Cerberus. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. I do remember Cerberus.
Mace, you said the Order of the Table and the Weird Daddy-Daughter Complex.
Daddy-daughter. That's a great answer.
And while that one is close, the correct answer is Razo.
Wait, actually, let's go.
So
Where the fuck is Cerberus from? Someone
They,
said that shit.
they said that like a second before that.
Cerberus was one of the people that they were using to plot with. They were using him.
Hmm.
I thought Razo was the name of a person.
Razo was the name of the group.
Whatever, dude.
All right. Do you not want the point?
No.
Okay. How many applicants passed the officer exam in Kaiju number 8? Mace, you said 26.
No.
Joey, you said 30. And Chimpak, you said 29. The correct answer was 27.
Oh, cool.
Mace,
Got it.
point for you.
Is that including
That includes the
Kafka?
girl, but not the cadet. Most
That is
likely.
not including the cadet.
Okay.
I thought it was 19 or 29.
And she says like 2 or 3 times that 27 people. In Windbreaker, Haragi is the leader of a group called Tomoten, which also goes by what name? Chimpak, you said, I don't know. Joey, you said strongest. And Mace, you said Bishamon. The correct answer is
Shishimon.
Bishamonten. We're going to give that to Mace.
All right. I slightly knew that. Almost knew it.
All right. And in Reincarnated Slime,
Oh.
how many initial reinforcements were allocated for the war effort on Rimuru side? Mace, you said 380.46. Joey, you said 10,000.
Well, actually, that's after he
Impact.
did it.
You said 10,000. The correct answer is 4,300.
Mm.
Mace,
But they upped it to 10,000 though.
Mace, congratulations. You win this week's State of the Blade.
Thank you. Thank you.
What are these sound effects?
This is sound.
What that makes you tie it back up to 8, and Joey, you have 8, so you guys are tied, and then Chipback once again just right there, right with you guys.
By the way, I did not cheat. Just want to say that. Did not cheat for Razo.
That's what's up, brother.
Congratulations, Mace.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll try again next week, maybe.
Yo, these
What?
names
We might switch the game up because it feels like it's a little out of the league for one of our contestants.
Yeah.
And, we want to
Some
make
people
it
cheat,
equal.
some people don't cheat. Like I'm ethical.
Who's
I'm like
cheating?
I'm like the Kyrie Irving. Like you guys are both clearly cheating. Like
Wait, where'd I cheat?
Yeah, exactly. What?
number one, it's either Mode is feeding you the questions beforehand and you're doing research, or you're Googling them.
This is in jeopardy.
I'm paying attention to the episodes as I'm watching them, as told by my
you know
second answer.
why? Joey, you just hit the nail on the head. You know why Chimpak feels this way? Is because this is what he does during Jeopardy. He
What?
cheats. He feeds answers.
That's not. I'm not. How am I cheating? How am I cheating if I'm the
plays
host of
shady.
Jeopardy? How am I?
He plays shady.
Hey,
And so he's trying to project that onto me and saying that I play shady as well.
Chimpak, you were
No.
literally colluding with Joey in the last Jeopardy.
No.
Literally the last 2 minutes of the last Jeopardy. It's just like I have to confess. I've been talking to Joey.
Number
about-
one. Why'd you upload that one first? Like you're supposed to upload the other one first. Like come on, man.
Bro, you linked that one first.
Use some context clues or something. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
You know what? I started editing it, and then I was like, wait, this is the second one in the series, and like, it's too late now. I already made everything for it.
It's too late
To
to
apologize.
apologize.
And you know what else it's too late for?
Slime to get good.
It's too late for slime to get good, man. Like how many meetings are we gonna have? How many still images of a table are we gonna see?
Can I just say that when the reason why it's a little bit harder to wait is because we already know he's overpowered, right? He's like One Punch Man, right? You already know he's gonna win no matter what. So right now I'm thinking this budget for this animation for this fight better be the most insane thing we've ever seen in Slime because they are literally using the same still shots every week. Every week.
You know these kids, they're using this word called edging these days, edging. And that's literally what this anime is doing. It's edging us. Edging,
Hello.
for those of you that don't, do you know what edging is?
Yes.
But please
Yeah,
explain. Please explain.
I'm not going to
For the viewers at home. For the viewers at home.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is. I don't use that word. I'm old.
Are you serious?
What's that, Chimpette?
Yeah,
No.
explain it.
Anyways, they're edging it. So clearly, last episode we had the perfect setup opportunity for this episode to just go back onto that. But no, there's even more dialogue and more meetings. Like, why go through that even more further? Like, what's the point? We had there's the perfect set, and now we got even more characters added. Like, who are the Cerber? Come on, man.
Okay, so this whole notion that like we're not allowed to. Hold on, let me try not to argue in bad faith.
Argue in good faith, please.
Y'all are upset, and you know what? I'll say rightfully so. That it's been a lot of meetings or whatever. Y'all don't appreciate that. What is it? Is
excessive? It's excessive dialogue for what?
So what would you want? Just like any type of fight sequence, does it really matter?
I just want things to happen, and then we can know this stuff in the background in the middle of episode.
I want progression.
Things are happening though.
What's happening? What has happened?
They dispatched the knights to go talk to Rimuru about what's going on. He's got a whole army together, and then the other kingdom that they thought that they had initially dispatched of is actually turning on them and got another army together and is coming to attack him.
So basically, the people are coming to attack them, and there's enemies.
My problem is like everything that's happened can be condensed into shorter parts, or just like it's so necessary.
So they should speed the anime up.
I mean, it's not speeding up much. Like there's barely anything has happened.
Yeah.
So here's my thing: is if this is paced out properly, like how it is in like the novel or whatever, and it's not all like sped up, then by the time it gets to the fight sequences, those will also be multiple episodes as well. So it should balance each other out.
All right. Mo, I think it's more like what you sign up for when you watch an anime, right? If this is a different series, if this is like Code Geass or like I guess Death Note, where it's all about psychological warfare and all that, and this is like planning and strategy, I wouldn't care. Like, I would be like, this is what I signed up for, and it's really good. This is just like watching like two low-level guys play chess, and you're like, I didn't sign up for this.
Even Rimuru says he doesn't have to be there for all of it, like multiple times in multiple episodes.
Yeah, like it doesn't make sense.
And so, like Chimpag, you guys feel like you're also the main character, and you don't have to be here as well.
Dude, come on,
Not
man!
for this part.
I'm not even the main character. I just like I am the main character, but I'm a beast. Like whatever. I'm the main character.
Yeah. Look, I'll just say I like the show. I like the direction it's going in. I have no problem with the dialogue. I like them explaining like stuff. I don't mind. I just don't mind it. I don't mind reading it. I don't mind it. I don't need the action to just come in and break up the story for me.
See, I don't need action.
I don't even need action. I just need something to happen. Nothing has happened. Like they're all talking about what they're gonna do, and like, okay, finally they're about to do something, but they just talk even more.
I'm just saying that the animation better be incredible. I never expect much from Slime because I usually just enjoy the story, but this has been 6 episodes straight, dude, of nothing, no front line.
Yeah, there's like no progression at all in terms of like there's no fighting progression. There's no character progression. There's like nothing.
But I'm saying, I guess I'm saying there is progression in the story.
I don't consider setup to be progression. I think it's heading to be progression, but like
hold on. So they started in one spot. They started off like,
and they're still in that same room. They're still in that same spot.
Hold on. So they started off, they're talking about what's going on, right? Talking about like what happened after the fight and the Demon Lord conference. So that's what they started out talking with. And then from there, Diablo went to the other person's castle, got that whole thing set up, that whole situation, came back, turned around. Then the kingdom is now like trying to have a rebellion. So on this own little side plot, the kingdom has a rebellion, has their own civil war, and is now coming together, unifying again to come attack Rimuru's territory again. He's now getting ready to, like, he's building up his reinforcements, his army to prepare for that attack. And then also the Temple Knights are discussing attacking him from the other direction. So I don't see how that's not progress. When the story started in one spot, it wasn't even about going to war again.
No, that's
And
the
then now
setup.
you have two different people attacking you.
Okay, I would rather them show them like them fighting. Like, would you agree, or maybe this is like a preference thing, where you have Rimuru fighting the humans, right? And then out of nowhere, because this is totally unexpected, this is not information Rimuru would know. The 7 heroes would show up, or luminaries, and they start attacking him and flank him, and it's a surprise attack.
But I've always said, and we'll talk about this in one of the other animes later. I've always said that I don't like when you do something and then you later come to me afterwards and be like, oh yeah, well we did this like this. Obviously we did this like this. You couldn't keep up with that. Because most of the time whenever so in the situation you're saying, like they're attacking and then out of nowhere the 7 swords and it's this group that they never explained to me, and then out of nowhere they're now attacking Rimuru and they pressure him or whatever and they make it harder. I'm gonna be like, yo, where the fuck did these guys come from? Who are these guys? Who are these dudes and where did they come from?
And that can be answered in a flashback. 2 minutes.
And I promise
not even as flashback.
When that happens.
What you can do?
Promise you
No. What you can do is you can do it like with this episode. Okay, you have one meeting, and it's like the meeting with. Okay, you have Rimuru's side because they know they're fighting the humans, and then you have the human side, and then at the very end you have like a 5 to 10 second clip of the luminaries talking, and you see the girl, and you're like, okay, this is a group that has this girl in there. I know what their power is. I know, like, relatively to everyone else, I know like what they're capable of doing. Or you could say she's the weakest one, and there's like they're all stronger than her. But at that point, you set up this tease without spending like an entire episode of them talking about exactly what they're going to do, and that way it's in the back of your mind, so it's not aspal, and you can go on with the story.
Is when you do it like that, because that's what they did with this secret organization, right, Razo?
No, they're going to have another meeting with them, 100%.
When you do it like, okay, calm down.
100%.
When you do it like that, what that does for me is that's like, this might not be the most important thing right now. So they're a little foreshadowing, right? Mm-hmm. So you don't have to focus completely on this. But when you spend half the episode like they did, so when they spent, I can't remember which episode, I think it was the one before this one, right? Because it wasn't this one that just happened was mostly Rimuru mostly them talking about what they're gonna do, and with everybody closing in on them. Mm-hmm. So the one before, when half the episode was the knights talking, I think that says that the knights are gonna be an important part of this arc, and that's why they spent so much time on it. So instead of having to, at the end of the episode, at the end of every other episode, like maybe throwing in like 5 seconds here, or throwing in a like what Joey said, a flashback or a recap or information out of nowhere. Like I don't, that's just me. This is me personally. I understand everybody has different ways they like it. Me personally, I don't want to see you add exposition in the middle of a fight. I don't want to see you add that shit afterwards to try and explain something. Like, do the explanation first and then get to the good shit.
See, look, it's in 6 episodes. It's the length of a full movie at this point. If I had a full movie full of like exposition explaining like what's going to go happen in the second movie,
it really would be called This Time I Got Reincarnated as a meeting, like legit. Legit, yeah.
Like it's insane. It's a whole movie full of meetings at this point.
But it wouldn't be a meeting. It would be paced differently. Like this is 24 episodes, so it would be paced completely different if it was only for 2 hours.
Maybe I just have an issue with 24 episode shows because this was the same thing with Vinland.
Six episodes, 6 out of 24. So this is 1/4 of the entire season, and you're satisfied with this?
I know Vinland Saga's not talking to me, man.
Vinland Saga's talking. Let me look up the stats right now.
Vinland Saga not talking.
See, Vinland Saga was fine because there was a lot of character progression, at least. Like it like those 6 episodes. It was the setup.
What was the character progression? Like him mowing the fields.
That was the side work. Okay, that was.
He hated what he became. He hated what he became because the guy made him like he was groomed by the other Thor. Was he a Thor?
No, it was the guy who killed his father. I forget his name.
What goatee guy? Like he he made him into what he was, and he hated it, and he has nightmares about it. And it's PTSD, and like he's willing to die. Like he has no enemies though. Like he's a beast. I'm Thorfinn.
Yo, so y'all would rather hear this dude explain over and over again how he has no enemies.
He said it one time.
He said it one time, but it was that
said
powerful.
it-
Then
Dude,
it echoes.
He said it one time, and like
Y'all
it
would
was.
rather watch the flashback of his dad dying over and over again.
He did, like it didn't even show his flashback. Eddie and of his dad dying once.
Y'all,
pretty sure.
Look, I had issues with Vinland Saga, right? I had a lot of issues with Vinland Saga. But
Right.
I never watched season 1. So I'm going into season 2 of Vinland Saga, what you guys said about season 1. But my whole season 2 was basically that the entire season. And this is what season 2 was supposed to be. Him calming down, him accepting whatever the hell he went through and that he has no enemies, he's peaceful now, right? That's what it is. But slime isn't like that. That's not what slime is.
That's not like slime.
Slime has
though.
always had meetings. Slime has always had planning and things like that too. But there's action. There's stuff to be taken. He needs to show his power. Where's the party for these people? Where are these people coming to his house? I thought that was happening too. Like, where's everything happening? Like, what's happening? I don't get it.
Now,
But-
hold on. Now, okay, that's fair. All your complaints are fair. Well, now in the future, let's say these next 12 episodes are smashes. Will we come back and say it was worth it?
Slug love, live me everything. That's all I gotta say.
It's hard to say that one episode will make it worth it, right? Because like, let's talk a
No,
little.
I said, what if the next 12 are worth it? What if
There's
I
12
said,
ep-
what if the
12
next
episodes or
are
there's
smashes?
6?
I'll say one thing. In
It'll be 24.
what's that anime?
But is it 24 now or is it core 1 and core 2?
It should be back to back.
I'm pretty sure
Because
back
if it's not back to back and we get 6 good episodes, 6 meetings, I don't think it was worth half a good season personally. Like I'm gonna be honest, if I watch these next 6 and the action is incredible, I will just say fully I didn't need the first 6 to enjoy those last 6 personally.
Mhm. No, I agree.
Flashbacks could definitely be, and they could be amazing. We like slime for a reason. It's one of the best isekais for a reason, right? But these next 6, even if they're showing us everything, we can have these flashbacks. Some of these flashbacks, some of those meeting stuff could be literally at the end of episodes after they've already dealt with something, right?
I will say one thing.
Like how they did today. Oh, go ahead, sir.
So when you say if the first 6 episodes are trash, the next 6 are great. I will say one thing. Love is War had that for season 2 or season 3, whatever it was.
Season 3,
And
yeah.
like some of the episodes for Love is War, I was like, man, I was just going through it. But then I got to the last episode, and the payoff was absolutely worth it because then it connected everything together. I don't think that it's going to connect everything together with slime. I don't think it's that well written.
What's there to connect?
No.
That's what
Exactly.
I don't see. At least with Kaguya-sama, you can like kind of see. All right, you're like, okay, this is where this is going. This is where that's going. All this is leading to one thing, and that one thing is being
Kaguya-sama to slime. Come on.
okay.
I mean,
Fair enough.
I mean, we're talking about payoff. That was one of the best payoffs I've ever seen.
But that's a linear show. Like, of course, we know exactly. You know what the payoff is from the first episode.
That's true.
Well, not that payoff.
You know what happened, right? Everybody knows what happened. Joey doesn't. Joey, have you seen the show Kaguya-sama?
Let me look at the pictures. Kaguya-sama. Oh, Love is War. I've seen
Yeah.
parts of it. I've seen about 5, 6 episodes. Yeah.
You don't care about spoilers, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, spoilers. The payoff obviously is, of course, they're gonna kiss. Like, come on, it's a romance anime.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
always the payoff. So, I mean, from the first episode, that's different than Slime. When the first episode in Slime is, I was, because I'm pretty sure he was like, I was uber virgin, got killed, and then that made me like a grand wizard, and then I used those powers, and now I'm gonna. And there was never a point in Slime where it was obvious where he was gonna take it. It kind of just all came together.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, slime is basically like Vinland Saga, where he's gonna create a utopia of people and monsters. Vinland Saga.
That's not okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Because you keep wanting to bring it in the goat anime, so let's bring it.
I didn't want. May said it first.
Did he?
No, Chimpack said it first. He said Kaguya-sama. Oh, no, I brought Vinland. I did bring Vinland. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I sorry to compare this trash to Vinland Saga.
Thank you.
That's so crazy.
Just the
my
season, though.
anime, let's bring them up. My anime, let's bring them up.
Dude,
Let's
like
talk
it doesn't.
numbers.
It doesn't even like. It's clearly
Let's
nobody
talk
likes
numbers.
this
They
as
don't
an
wanna
8 out of
talk numbers,
10.
though. They don't want to talk numbers though.
It's clearly not an 8 out of 10 though. Like nobody. Like I'm looking at the reviews and people are like, this anime is trash. This season is trash. Like why do they always go in meetings?
Y'all just don't get it, man. So
Oh, I don't get it. For 6 straight episodes, it was just a bunch of people gathered around a table spouting off exposition of what their next plans are going to be without actually happening. There's little animation done this season that I generally don't know if the quality is the same, better, or worse. I'm not joking when I say it's mostly still frames to switch between characters, as a character dumps exposition or is engaged in dullest dialogue. That's another thing. Like, the dialogue is actually just so boring and dull.
For slime?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot. A lot of it is like there are some meetings that are interesting, like what we saw today. The Cerberus, those people.
Yeah.
That's like good. Like those things are cool because it shows cool things with people running the slide. But like, how are we gonna deal with this? Oh, you'll send out your men here, and you'll send out your men here, and you send out your men here.
When Veldor was like, "Yo, can I go blast? Can I go?"
Every
blast
time he
these
says that, I'm just screaming at my computer, please.
Please do something. Do something.
folks?" Rimmer was screaming with you. He's like, "No."
No, Rimuru is still talking to his people. Like, I don't understand, like, why you're still talking to your people when the girl is walking. Like, I thought this episode, like, they were going to confront each other. Like, what is the point at the end of the episode if you're just not going to do anything? Like, why edge? Why edge? Edging is not goaded.
Yo, calm down.
I'm sure next episode,
Edging is
if it's
crazy.
not a meeting and it's actually a confrontation, it will be good, right? It will be good. There's a lot of fights they have to show. I'm sure a lot of them will be good. That's completely fine. It's
Right.
just I don't know.
I don't mind dialogue as it's, but I don't want a meeting. I want a dialogue between two people that aren't from the same place.
Okay, so let's say it's back to back cores, right? 24 episodes. Out of the 24, 10 of them is like exposition, 14 is like action, and then we get 6 and 6, 4 in between, and then what? Another
It's
6,
it's just hard more because if the first 6 are like this, like Chimpak doesn't watch My Hero, which is a good anime, right? It's a good anime because of the first 6 episodes, specifically the 6th episode. Right? It's the 6th one, Chimp,
yeah.
over that? Specifically that episode, right? Because it takes a lot to get it takes a lot to get someone to watch something. So it's just, I don't know, it's just tough.
It takes a village to raise a child. Like, come on.
I agree. I just feel like it's different for a show that has 3 seasons. Like at this point, they kind of write based off of the fact that they expect you to stick with them.
You should watch One Piece.
I've stuck with it, man. Like,
Yeah.
I've like.
It has a lot of seasons.
Also,
watching that
no, you
book.
should not. You should not watch One Piece.
To read
Yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
see, okay, Mo, to answer your question
eh,
though, if the next 12 episodes are good, if it doesn't justify these first 6 episodes taking this long, then I don't want to hear it.
He doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear it.
If I ever rewatch the series, I will just skip the first 6 episodes of the season.
Also, I want to just say the past 2 chapters of One Piece are boring.
All right, you're wrong, but we won't talk about this. But you're wrong.
Damn.
Mm.
Joey, can you back me up here? One Piece boring. The past 2 chapters?
I actually wasn't a huge fan of Alabasta in English. I liked it more in Japanese.
No, I agree.
I was able to get through it. But yeah,
I said-
Alabasta was definitely.
I said the last 2, like the chapters of the manga.
Oh, the last recent ones. The recent ones.
Yeah.
Joey
I
hasn't
mean,
read that yet.
Yeah, I'm not caught up on.
Oh,
like,
sorry.
The last 5 actually.
Okay. So you still think it's good then? That's good. Innocent. You're innocent.
You're innocent.
I mean, anyway, we said the same thing. We're waiting for Slime to be good. I'm just
We all agree there.
I when I watched this week, you guys saw my reaction in this chat.
Yeah.
I died. Like,
Yeah,
are
we
you
were
serious?
you were like our hopes were high and then it immediately shattered.
Yeah.
You know what else? You know what else has been shattered?
Hmm.
The hopes of Shishi Torin.
Followed up
maybe
with which
not.
anime it is. Followed up. Oh, that is
Windbreaker.
Windbreaker. Thank God. It took me a second, bro. I'm not good with names. But can I just say this is going exactly how I thought it'd go? And I told you who was next. It wasn't gonna be him.
Yeah, I was wrong
Yeah.
about that. 100%. It makes
Couldn't be
sense.
him, bro.
It makes sense.
He's the star. He's the star. Besides the
Yeah.
final fight.
True.
Windbreaker was fire though. Windbreaker. I mean, because it's supposed to be fights. Like
That
Windbreaker.
backstory was really weak though. That was a really weak backstory.
It's like you left me behind and didn't like give me a chance to go forward with you, so I got upset. It's like a classic anime trope.
Bro.
Yeah,
No
but
way,
like
bro.
you're gonna go full Darth Vader for that?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. People
Yeah.
are weak.
Yes.
He's a kid.
He was a
learning.
kid. He was just upset that the guy didn't go with him. That was basically it, right? It'd be like that sometimes, you know? Like, hey, you decided to leave me behind, so I joined this crew.
Hair too. They both
And
dyed their hair.
Yeah, they're crazy. They always be doing this.
Yeah,
the
but at least have
delinquents.
some morals.
I'm saying.
What do
Morals all you
mean?
need,
He's
bro.
a follower. What do you mean morals? He wanted to be a follower, and then he couldn't be a follower no more. That shit hurt him.
Stay hurt then, coward.
I like that he
Yeah.
got kicked and he got up. He was like, all right, enough of your fun.
What was the answer to the question today?
He beat up 9 people in the warehouse. He got
No,
that's how mad he was.
The other question.
Oh, Bishamonten?
Oh,
Bishamonten.
Bishamonten.
The god
Yeah,
of war who
War.
controls the battlefield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was. When I first heard that, I was like, okay, stop messing around. This guy just got beat. But then he was stood up, and I was like, okay, now we're going to actually see this.
What I liked about this fight is that everybody there liked the fight.
Yeah.
That's what I
yeah.
liked about it. Like everybody's like,
Both-
yo, this is
both
a good fight.
Yeah, both sides were in it.
Yeah. To be fair though, this is also their side's first time actually putting up a fight.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that they'd be into it. Beat the hell out of him. I love that at the end that guy was still willing to like,
Not here the backstory.
yeah, no. He was still willing to like beat him up.
Or not
And
beat him up,
everything?
like take him out of the, like throw him out.
No,
Right,
yeah, that
that-
guy, the guy with glasses was still willing to like literally beat him up. Yeah. He's gonna beat him up. He was gonna kick him down while he's down at the end. He was literally
Kick
gonna do
him
that.
while he's down. Yeah, he wanted to kick
Yeah.
him while he's down.
Even though the main leader was okay with the loss. Like this was like the first loss that he was all right with.
He was like, "That was a good fight."
Yeah, he literally said,
put
"Oh,
that work in.
Sakura-chan lost." The other guy looks pissed off, looking down the floor, hands in pocket.
Hmm.
And then he said, "Don't do that, because what if you lose? Don't do that."
And then he said, "I want to
Don't
go
do
against
that.
him." He said, "I want to go against him." And then,
These kids be having some vicious moves.
yeah, someone get him off
Man,
the stage. The
I
other guy
mean-
got him. The dude was about to kick him, and he grabbed his arm. I was like, "Hey, man, I will rip your face off right this instant."
Did you see? Was that a spinning roundhouse? Was that a spinning roundhouse?
Yeah,
Was that a jumping
yeah.
roundhouse?
Yeah.
Oh, that one kick where he just grabs his foot and stops it, bro. Like as soon
Bro,
as
what
that
I-
happened,
You know what I can't wait for? Sakura to jump up and like knock down the ceiling when he goes like high, and then that's how he wins the fight. I don't need a real fight for this. I need a semi joke fight. After this.
Hello? You wanted to jump from the ceiling down onto him?
No, jump from the floor up to the ceiling like he did super jump in the first time, the
Right.
double jump Mario. I need him to beat the hell out of this guy in the next one.
And then use the force from jumping from the ceiling to the floor
Yep,
to Superman
exactly.
punch him into the ground.
You think they're gonna sweep? By the way, 5-0?
I think at this point they have to.
Hakuya lost, right?
Maybe.
Be crazy if the main guy loses. Not the main guy, but the leader loses in his first fight. So like, and Sakura has to win.
Does Sakura have to win?
No, but he has to. Otherwise,
I
I'm
want him
dropping the
to win.
show.
No, I want him
Yeah,
to
it's
win
crazy
because
if he doesn't
I want him to say, "Can someone from your side pick him up and throw him to the ground?" Like I want someone to pick him up. I want the two brothers who are on the floor now watching the fights to pick the guy up and throw him on the floor.
I
Just
don't know,
start
I feel like
jumping him.
I feel like the narrative, like he should lose. Like it's his first real fight.
It's not his first real fight. You could argue that those other when there's 20 of them and he was beating them, those are real fights.
Yeah, when he beat them, when he handled the.
Yeah, but those are fodder though. Like, is this guy gonna be fodder?
I mean,
don't-
the other
No,
three
he
were-
won't be fodder, but there's definitely something to what you're saying, like quality over quantity. But like he knows how to fight. He can handle himself. We'll see.
Yeah, but there's levels to it always.
I think the fight between these two is like a 2-episode thing because it's been increasing, right? First day was like half an episode for each fight,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then this guy got a full episode. So I think this guy gets 2 episodes for his fight, and then the leader gets 2 episodes for his fight.
Well, what's gonna happen is that it's gonna be this guy versus Sakura, and then we're gonna get the guy's backstory. That's what's
Right.
gonna happen. We don't have a
The
reason.
guy's backstory?
We don't need Sakura's backstory. We have Sakura's backstory.
We're gonna get it
Mhm.
anyway though. We're gonna get it
Mhm.
anyway though.
Yeah,
we
we're gonna
do.
get more. That's what I think.
Okay.
I think we're gonna get more Sakura backstory.
Yeah,
There's
we're
not
gonna
really
see
more to talk about though.
his eyes.
We don't know anything
His
about
hair?
Sakura.
We
Yeah,
know enough
do.
about
He said
him.
we do. He was bullied
know.
and like people made fun of him for it, so he started
I'm
fighting
with you
people.
guys. We know enough about him, but like
but not enough
they
about
could give
slime.
us real. They could give us real information about him.
I don't
really
think we
know
need
anything
real
about-
information though. I think at this point in the story, I'm okay with who Sakura is right now, and I don't need to know more.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna get it anyway.
We'll
Yeah,
get
I
it
agree with you,
eventually,
Pat.
okay, but I don't want it right now. I don't think we need
I
it
agree
right
with
now.
you. I agree with you in that we don't need it, but I think they're just gonna give it to us. I really feel like they're gonna use that to space the episode out.
Or if he
Like,
loses, they might
this-
give it to him. But
This was a one-on-one fight, and the backstory took forever to go through. Basically the backstory was, oh, you're getting teased. Let me help you out. Oh, I'm gonna follow you. Listen, man, little bro,
Yeah, the backstory
like,
was just their relationship, right?
yeah.
I was fine with the
Like, I think-
backstory though. Like I didn't think it was,
It was-
too long.
I think these backstories are gonna be more personal These
Yeah,
next ones are gonna
it
be
was
more
shallow.
background.
It was shallow, man. Like I didn't.
He's about to get punched in the face, and it's about to fade out into what's happening.
That's a fact. Come on.
And then
Yeah.
it's gonna be
That's a
like,
fact.
I was a kid who was weak. My father beat
Yup.
me up,
Yeah.
and now I'm strong.
It's gonna show he's the glasses dude has some sort of trauma.
Yeah,
and they're gonna
my
try and
dad
play on
slapped me
that.
so much that I started talking
Some shit
slower.
like that. Yeah. Started talking slower. You think you got CTE? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's a good backstory. Okay, Joey, we should rate this.
Thank you.
If it's anything less than my dad slapped me and now I have CTE, I don't want to hear it.
That's not okay. I
This
see
is
it.
decent. This is decent. I'll give this a
I see
7.
it.
100%.
Yeah,
Best
I
fight.
think-
This is the best
This,
fight in
um,
any anime in this season, at least. Like,
The best what?
this is the
Wait,
best
wait,
fight.
say that one more time?
This is the best fight of any anime this season, at least.
So far,
So
you would
far,
say?
so far, yeah. So far.
I would say the kaiju stuff is more hype though, but
Yeah, but
that's
that's
fair.
more like a one punch thing, you know? This one's like an actual fight.
Yeah, and this is the best animation so far. I'd agree with that. We gotta see what Slime gives us though.
Well, actually, like
Dude.
I would say Power Rangers has a better fights.
oh, Loser Ranger's great.
I'm not
Yeah,
watching that.
you should really watch it, Mo. You'd like it.
It's on the virus though, right?
Yeah, it's on the virus.
Yeah, it is.
You don't
It's
have
worth-
ad block?
It's worth it though.
Nah.
Like like just get an ad block browser.
No,
and
just
watch
read it
there.
on your phone and click X on all the porn ads that come out when you press pause or flinch.
It's just ad block. Like there's no.
I support content creators, Chimpack, as a content creator.
Come on, Chimpak.
I support the local women in my area, okay?
Speaking of the local women
That's
in the
cool, too.
area, let's talk about
Kaiju
Mina.
number 8.
Let's talk about Mina and Kaiju number 8.
Bro, I love the fact that he
Hold on. Hey, I love these transitions today, Chimpak. I really do.
You're really on top
Great.
of it.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he said what he said out loud and she
Yeah.
smiled.
Yeah.
I love that.
I didn't like
did
that we
too.
didn't see her smile. Did we see her smile?
We
We
saw
didn't see
that.
her
We
smile.
saw if you looked
saw
at her
her
face
smile.
for most of it, if you looked at the corner of her face, you could see that she was frowning the whole time, like talking. But when that actually happened, you see the face
Yeah, you
curl.
saw her
like,
smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's one thing. Like it's not really something that I dislike about the anime. One thing I wish it could be told in a different person's perspective, so that we don't know that this guy is the main character and that he's the kaiju, and then it's later revealed onto us that he is the kaiju.
I don't think that would work because this entire series is kind of based off the relationship between Kafka and Mina. Or it's
Yeah.
not like based on it, but it's a very important factor.
Yeah,
I agree. I also think, much like Kaguya, this has a very linear endpoint to it. It's them getting back together.
Yeah, but I feel like the
Well,
mystery.
that's one of the things, right?
I feel
There's
like a
lot,
mystery.
though.
Yeah, I feel like a mystery aspect of this would make it so much better for me, though.
For
like
me,
figure out who the kaiju is, like because we don't know about the other kaiju guy, right?
no, we
and that-
we
that's-
know he's on that. We know he works for them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we don't know like when it happened or whatever. But so we do know that there's multiple people like that. But I feel like it would be a pretty cool reveal of like figuring out like, oh, why did this guy pass? He didn't really do anything. And then later on is revealed that that guy has a suspicion that he's part of that. Like the glasses guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he,
He has a suspicion that he has something going
does he have
on.
glasses?
No,
Or
he
does-
just
No, he
closes
has a
his
bull
eyes.
eye.
Yeah, he just closes his eyes. Yeah. So he has a suspicion, and I don't know. I feel like it would be more interesting that way, but I don't mind it this way. I just feel like when I was watching, I was like, oh, I know he's going to pass the whole time, you know?
Well, he did
Mhm.
show signs of a good teammate. Period. Right? Like that's
Yeah. If gray hair got in, this dude had to get in. Like, come on, in some way, shape, or form.
But he passed the fitness test. He was like last place in the fitness.
He wasn't. Well, he was.
He
close
was
to
last.
place, yeah, but
No, I think he was last. Or was
No,
he
yeah,
fourth
I
to
think-
last?
I think they said
no, he was
was
like
last.
fourth or fifth to last. Something like
They,
that.
they said he was near last in the first part, but then at the end, oh, I see the smile now.
Yeah.
And then he was the last in this one when they did the meeting discussing everybody.
Hmm.
I think they said he was last.
well, could that make sense though for what he's doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And she was sad too. She was gonna be sad to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
him
yeah.
not pass.
Again.
If it wasn't, I think if it wasn't like, I think if the environment was different, if like it was in her office and she could choose people there,
yeah.
she would have like passed them some way. But because it's like in front of everybody else and you kind of gotta vouch like vocally, she's like,
Yeah.
oh fuck it.
Well, she was about to. That was the thing. She was about to do it, but then her vice captain was like, actually, I want this guy.
Was she? Because that's
No,
the
it's-
vibe that I was getting, but I wasn't too sure if
Really?
she was gonna
She,
do it.
she had a little outbreak,
To me,
but
it
she
felt
got
like
cut
was
off.
like, nah.
No, she got cut off before she was like, 'cause you saw her like say something passionately. I think she like, but she got cut off. So it was the guy who was like, yeah, I want him. He's funny.
To me, it felt like she was she felt like resigned to it. Like she didn't want it to happen, but she was like, oh, it's gotta happen. Like she was just like, oh, it is what it is.
Oh, she was gonna say something. 6:35, 6:31, 6:31. It starts.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, he said failed, and then she started by saying I don't.
Yeah.
So to me, I thought she was gonna say I don't mind, or like
Yeah.
You don't say I don't mind that like passionately.
No, not I don't mind. Like she wasn't passionate. She was like deadpan.
Yeah.
No, that's passionate for you. Don't see the nuance with this woman, okay? I know cold-hearted women, okay?
Right. Well, that's true.
She's got a cold heart.
I know cold-hearted women. I'm
Yeah,
married
you're more
to one.
of a Tsundere expert than I am.
Don't tell her that. Please don't tell her that.
Please don't tell her that. It's so funny. Is she sub to us?
No.
Good.
If she was, and she was just like, listening to this while doing stuff in the background, that'd be so funny.
She doesn't listen to me. So like, why would she listen to the podcast? That's crazy.
That would be crazy. Like, don't pull up the podcast to listen.
Getting the dirt out.
By the way, this was a good episode of Kaiju. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Not a lot happened, but they got to form teams and you got to train, and then it transitions into what's happening next episode, which is their first mission. I like this episode, and I also
there's a
like
lot of relationships that are being discussed.
exactly that are being happening. Yeah. They're training with each other. They're seeing all that. He's using 1% now of his suit. By the way, what a goat!
My God. That's me. By the way.
How old is this girl?
16.
All right.
Oh, the girl.
It's like bordering on like what's going on.
No, she sees him as a father figure. Okay.
Yeah. I thought older brother, but it's.
I think he sees her as like a kid, like legitimate.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. No, like
he's like, you pat her on the head. You did good.
Yeah. Because he's like, let this old man help you. Like,
literally.
But you know how Japan is with that. But
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying for now it's cool, but I see them teeter-tottering.
There was one episode that I was watching this season. Actually, okay, never mind. That was Loser Ranger. Okay, never mind.
Shit on it. Be objective. Be objective.
Well, we're not even talking about it. So
we're not talking about Loser, but we should.
It ties in right now.
You guys should definitely watch it. Like it's a good anime, man.
If I talk about it, spoilers. But it's like the vibes that I were getting were off. The vibes are off. That's all I'm gonna say.
Can you?
Did you just say this episode was amazing?
It was amazing, but the vibes were off at the very end of the episode.
Vibes off like how?
They do brother sister stuff again.
Okay.
The Bama anime.
That's why he's the Loser Ranger.
Well, that's why he's a Loser Ranger.
Well, it's not him.
That's crazy.
It's not him.
Somebody else.
Oh, so that's why they're the villain.
Yep. Yeah, this is a great episode.
My Hero Academia.
He's upset because somebody's fucking his sister and he wants to, or what? I'm confused.
It
sounds like a court case. You know who else had a court case?
My Hero Academia.
I think so. I think one of the people was a murderer in there.
There was a convicted guy.
What were you trying to transition to with that?
I don't know. I didn't land it. You don't think I landed it?
I don't think you landed because now we're kind of stuck here. But I'll go back to Kaiju and say I'm very excited about next week.
I thought we were going Kaiju.
I'm excited for Kaiju. Like I don't understand like the relationship between Mina and the girl. I could teach you a couple moves and like nothing happens, but then
it was off screen.
And then like the boys, the boys are back in town. Like also, was that giant lady a part of the? Was she? She looks familiar. Was she anywhere? The giant blue hair lady.
Giant blue hair lady.
Literally in the row of 30 that passed.
No, before that, before this episode, was she involved anywhere? Because I feel
like
she
in the
was
background.
Like, okay.
I don't think she did anything. Maybe she had like a scene, like a little action scene, but I don't think she had anything major.
Yeah, but I really at the end of the episode, like he's like training hard. He's like, oh man, listen, man, everybody's putting in the work. I have to put in even more work because I'm incompetent. Like I'm studying, I'm doing everything that I can possible, and the vice captain. Like he also has a relationship with Mina that he's not willing. Well, not everybody.
Everyone knows now. Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Yo, yeah, I'm here for Mina. Yeah, I'm here for Mina too. Yeah, I'm here for Mina as well."
I like when he told them.
Mo, it was for Captain, whatever her last name is. He said Mina. He said Mina though.
That's true.
You guys were childhood friends. She likes to eat. She liked to eat mangoes when we were growing up. Tell me more.
Took care of
I like that.
At that point, I would just tell lies, man. Because like, how do you can't know that much?
Helping the enemy out. I ain't helping.
It's not even helping them out. They see her as their hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Well, it's helping the enemy out because it's like, oh, we're gonna make her mangoes now. Instead of him.
That's a win-win. He doesn't have to make her mangoes anymore. So
maybe he wants though. He wants that.
Bro, this man's 34. He's not simping out.
32. 34 is
32.
old.
And he definitely sent.
32 is not
That's
old.
not simping. That's trying to get your childhood girl. Which I mean, like he should have tried harder earlier, but
I mean, he did.
it's
He
never
tried his
too late.
best.
They tried
No,
16
no,
years ago or
no,
something.
He didn't try. Yeah, he honestly, but he didn't try his best. But it's okay. He can try now.
True.
Go buy her a mango smoothie. And he got his mole in there. That's what he needs to do. Get the little blonde girl in there and be like, yo, whenever you see her, be like, yo, Hebe knows pretty cool, right? Like he saved me one time and shit. Like talk me up, like gas me whenever you see her.
I don't think
Was she-
she's down for that. She kicked him when they found out they were talking about her. They're like, oh, men, and then I think she stomps him or something like that.
Yeah. Was she gonna snitch before he was like, oh, by the way, there's one more cadet or something? Was she gonna snitch?
No, I don't think so.
It's like,
Because he didn't show up.
No, because she was gonna be like, oh, you're the one that saved everybody. Congratulations. She was like hesitant. Like it wasn't me
No, well, she
know,
was more.
in her head.
Yeah, she was more like, I shouldn't be taking credit for this. This is not. It doesn't feel right. She felt guilty
Yeah.
for taking credit.
I was just wondering if she was like on the verge of.
She might have said something. It was like, oh, he actually helped out.
Yeah,
but-
something like that.
But I don't think he would have straight up said like, oh, he's a kaiju, and he's a good one. He's one of the good kaijus.
He's one of the good ones.
Yeah,
I've heard that enough times, man.
heard that yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think so. Then they hit you with the good one yesterday.
Yeah, they said I was one of the good ones. So I was like, all right, dude, we get it. Relax, man.
You said thank you.
I did say thank you. Yeah, I was like, thank you, sir. Well, hopefully, I can keep up this impression.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up, man. He gave you a little slap on the butt. Like I
No,
was playing baseball. Like
no,
you
he
gave him
got a
shot.
phone call. Actually, he got a phone call immediately after, and he's like, "Oh, it's one of your people," and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay."
Like your uncle? Like what does that mean? Like one of your people?
That's what I'm saying.
It was
Like
a
your cousin of
tele.
yours?
It was like a telemarketer or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, it's like one of the call centers.
Yeah.
I feel you. You are related to AI.
Let's talk about Chimpak's favorite anime, guys. That's finally back. My Hero Academia.
And that's my Hero Academia.
Are you watching any of it, Chipper?
Nope.
Of course not. That boy can't get past episode 6, bro. I told you. 6
Episode
episodes do
6.
matter.
Why don't you just
rule.
start from? You could have literally just raw dogged it last season, and it would have been all right.
Last season there was great times to watch too. Like literally,
Yeah,
you just skip all the
jump in.
crying and just do the cool action.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm not really about
We
to
want
do
to act like
choice.
we didn't watch so much bullshit. Like we didn't endure so much bullshit. In
We
anime.
really did
Because
watch
we
so much
did.
for you guys, specifically you, Chimp.
What?
What do you mean? What? Vinland Saga? I hated most of it.
No, weren't you the ninja guy and the Revengy?
Yeah,
Is
but I
that-
accept the fact that that was trash, and also that I didn't say
That's
let's
true.
watch.
That's true. Joey at least accepts that. You know what?
Well,
We
Vinland
fucked
Saga
up
is
there.
actually good though. So
All right.
Look, man. All I'm saying is, I don't. Let's not. We don't have to talk too much about My Hero. But
listen, this reminds me of the time that Himalaya Hero.
What?
no. We're gonna
Anyways.
talk about a specific thing because I'm about to find a YouTube clip and make Chimpak watch it. What
Detroit
is it?
Smash.
Star and Stripe
All I need to know-
destroys.
All I want to know is when it happened, did you stand up and salute?
Oh,
That's all
of
I
course,
wanna know.
100%. As an American,
Okay, Joey.
And I'm
No.
proud to be an
I
American.
cannot believe you.
I saluted and put my hand on my heart, and I sang the Pledge of Allegiance the entire time.
Dude, the coolest part about the episode was when she died. Like,
That's true.
Yeah.
like actually, that stuff was so raw.
100%, 100%.
Dude, like I loved watching her quirk destroy his other quirk. I thought it was so cool.
And so if we talk about the episode before, real quick, when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
first introduced her, I was gassed. I was like, oh, there are American heroes, so there are heroes everywhere else.
Well, we knew that because he's an American hero.
Yeah, Detroit Smash.
Well, no, he's
Yeah,
not
he's
American hero. He
No,
just
he's
moved
not
to America. He's
To
originally
become a
Japanese.
hero in America. Yeah, he was an American hero.
Japanese
Okay, I get
American.
what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Detroit Smash.
He just
Literally,
learned
all of his
like
smashes
American
are
rules.
United States smash.
But he was the
Texas
number
smash.
one Japanese hero, first of all. I
Yeah,
guess he was number one in the
Japanese.
world.
But
Yeah, New
I
York
get what you're saying.
Smash.
I get what you're saying. Them showing her those stars and stripes.
Stars and Stripes.
I got my little BB gun out. I started shooting it around. I was on my yeehaw shit. I was like, USA, let's fucking go. And then when I saw her power, this new order.
You knew it
Oh
was
my
a firepower.
It's insane.
Now I like the counterbalance to it. Yeah, you can only do 2 rules at a time, and it's not you can't because there's more rules than that. Like you obviously can't just be like new rule. This person is dead, right? Because she would have just said that.
I think she did
Well, the
do
reason
that.
she tried to do that, so he couldn't breathe. But the thing is, his name was different.
Yeah, because he was technically not Shigaraki.
He was going through an identity crisis at the time.
Mhm.
That's right.
Oh yeah, the move is that broken where you can say a name and kill him. This is just the one person this wouldn't work on.
That rule is crazy. So wait, do you think if you had like dissociative identity disorder, you could go up against her and be like,
Yeah.
I don't even think that. I think if you're a villain and you just use your villain name instead of like your real name, and you identify more as your like real name, like if this was used against Batman, it wouldn't work if she said Bruce Wayne, but if she said Batman, it might have worked.
She would have to say both of them. The only reason it didn't work on him is because it's how he identified. There's so much going on there.
because that was interesting. I like that where he didn't even know how he identified at that point because of the struggle he was going through with. What's the other dude's name? Does the other dude have a name, or is it just All for One?
It's just All for One, at least for now.
I'm sure he has a name. We just
don't know it. I think that's All for One's like
his Mystique.
Yeah, I guess Mystique's the word I'm looking for.
Shibak, just a little bit of story because I'm about to give you a clip that I really want you to see. But basically, Star and Stripe is the American hero, and she came to Japan to help against Shigaraki, and she basically lost to him. Kind of, he killed her, so she did lose. He killed her, but her power, New Order, says she can make a rule, and the rule was that one of the rules she did while she died was that her quirk, because he stole her quirk. Her quirk will oppose all other quirks. So inside Shigaraki, her quirk is literally tearing him apart, and he's like blowing up and doing stuff. I'm gonna show you a clip because you gotta see how raw this was. It was so fire. Let me find this. Come on, where is it?
You didn't have it queued up?
I thought I did. It's that she was constantly dying. Oh, here it is. All right, go to 10 minutes and 16 seconds, Chimp. This is for you. New Order will oppose other quirks, and that's where she died. But her quirk was still inside him, eating, destroying, and devouring all the other quirks. It was fire.
It was insane.
Like it was they animated it so well.
It did. I when I first saw her in episode 1, she reminded me of who's the superhero from Dexter's Laboratory? The star.
Oh yeah.
That guy. And I was like, I can't take her seriously. But then when she started fighting, bro, it's insane. I remember I saw a comment. It was like, I'm glad that the American superhero's quirk is not about guns. And the next one was like, yeah, it's all about imposing your will on other people. Like, yeah. Actually, that's more accurate.
It was good. It was just such a good, like that scene was so fire. And like him like exploding on the outside. I loved this episode a lot. And even when he tried to change it, it wasn't working. I got a lot of information. This is gonna be a good season, man.
Bro.
A lot of the war. I've actually read a lot of the war stuff, to be honest. I'm excited to see how it's animated.
Yeah, I've caught up to it, but
I'm not caught up because there's a lot of.
There's times where it kind of just like, for me, My Hero is very much very high highs and very low lows.
Very low lows.
I would agree with that.
So like when it's high, I'm like, yo, like this, I'm totally down for this. I would love watching this. But when it's low, I'm like, why am I watching this? Why am I reading this?
Is that how you feel like Slime this season?
I guess this season, but it's just all lows at this point. This is like season 2 of My Hero.
Episodes.
I think season 2 of My Hero was like this, where I couldn't get into it as much as I would with the other seasons until like I think like the last quarter, maybe. I have to like rewatch it.
What was season 2? Which one was that?
I'm trying to remember.
Is that the one where he was in school and he was moody a lot?
Wait, mate, she alluded to this?
Was season 2 My Villain Academia?
No, My Hero. It's insane. Or My Villain.
Mate, you saluted her?
Yeah,
you stood up and saluted her?
Yeah, that's My American Hero.
What are you? Well, you.
The school festival. That's what. It's when they're getting ready for the school festival with Gentleman and whatever the hacker girl was called.
Do you not know the history of this country, man? Like, come on.
That's British. Yeah, that's the British, not America. Okay.
That's crazy.
Americans support our country.
This hero dies for us, and you wouldn't salute her back,
bro. The Japanese would take over. It wasn't for her. She saved us.
Wait, so you up Moa when she died and had her hand like that, and you were like, "I salute you."
I stood up. I stood up and saluted.
Okay, I didn't stand up. Listen,
I told
the whole episode. You just watching the whole episode.
I told Mo I stand on my morals, and he didn't believe me. So whatever, it's all good.
Yo,
So-
Chimpack said some crazy shit to me the other day. Like I'm trying not to go in on it. But he said some crazy shit to me.
Listen, man. Like, would you join the army if you were forced to do it? If it's like a forced draft, or would you go to jail? Like, I would just
another argument we had. That's right.
I would just go to jail. Like, he doesn't believe that I would. Like, I don't understand. Like, hello.
So this is the argument we had. So we were saying if you were born, we could just say verbatim. It was Israel, I think, right? It was the
Yeah.
idea. So if you were born in Israel, a country where you have to join the army, do you join the army or do you go to prison for 2 years or whatever it is?
I'm going to prison every time.
Well,
I said I don't believe it.
wait, Chimpack. What do you think join the military in Israel means? Do you think it's like go into boot camp and it's like you stay in camp, or is it like you just patrol? Because in certain countries it's just being a police officer.
It's where you terrorize everybody else. Where you become an actual terrorist.
Okay. No, because like I know Korea does this where everyone's required to do a year of it.
A
And
lot
very
of
much-
countries do
Listen,
this.
Korea. I'll do Korea, but
No, that's not what we were saying though. Because now you're switching it up. Because I said if a country, I even said for America, I said if a country makes you do it,
well,
Will you-
Oh, for America,
doesn't make-
100%. 100% leave.
America, I'm going to prison.
No, I just leave
And
the
there you
country. 100% leave the country.
no, not leave the country, go to prison.
I'm going to prison.
Why, okay, I'll leave the country and face more jail time when they catch me in 100 years.
Yeah.
When I'm
100
dead.
years is crazy, by the way. What are you doing?
Like
We're
one.
going into
No, the reason is like one of the both Israel and America are colonizers. Like Korea is not like trying to get more land.
Wait, what?
It's about ethics.
What? Do you know Korean history?
I mean,
They're the oppressed people in history.
Okay.
China's after them, Japan's after them, and then they try to do a little bit back, but then it backfired on them.
I'm talking about South Korea.
Yeah, we're talking about South Korea. Yeah.
I'm not talking about North Korea. What?
You know they were one, right? Until they weren't.
Yeah, but now they're not one, right? So
Yeah, bro, when I said Korea, I meant South Korea.
You know why they're not one, right? You know
listen,
why they're not unified?
if we're talking about one Korea, send me to prison. Send me to prison right now.
How are you gonna say that about Korea when it's literally American allies? So you're doing the same thing basically.
No, because
difference.
Korean soldiers, they literally walk around parks. And
Yeah.
like they're basically glorified police officers. And not even glorified because everyone does it. So they're like, okay,
How do you know you wouldn't do that in America?
you don't do that in America.
If
you're drafted, if you're
plenty
drafted
of-
in America, you walk around the cities.
if you're drafted in Korea, you're not just walking around. That's different than what we're talking about. Getting drafted and like forced registration.
Because in Korea, it is forced.
Right,
Everyone
forced
has to do it.
registration.
Women and men have to like.
Except
Do a
if
year.
except if you're a god gamer.
That's
If you're a
true.
God gamer. But
Or a
that's different
K-pop
than
star.
getting. So that's what I'm
Really?
talking
You
about.
can do it for chess, Mo.
Wait, say again?
Be safe if you just, play chess all the time.
I'm not good enough.
You're good enough.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, if you were reincarnated, would you become a chess player, like an actual like prodigy chess player?
What kind of? So I'm just reincarnated.
This is America.
into
Yeah,
this world?
you're in America, middle class. You don't have to worry about money too much. You have the resources. Kind of. Your parents are supportive.
Do I
Which-
have any like genetical abilities or no?
You just have all this knowledge you have of your past life.
Oh, that's my only advantage.
That's your only advantage, but you also still have like the mindset of a
Yeah.
child. Where you can
Like-
learn faster.
I'll probably pursue. That's interesting, actually. What would I pursue? Maybe because chess is so tricky.
Mhm.
Where sometimes you might end up being really good, and then you can make a decent amount of money, or you might end up being like all right, and then you have to struggle for your money. So I don't know. That's interesting. I probably would. Damn, I don't know.
So you would do it for the money.
I would definitely choose something that I feel like would lead me to getting as financially secure as possible. Yes.
Oh, you a fan?
Would you worry about it as a kid though? Because like
If I have all my knowledge, I feel like I would.
Hmm.
Like if I'm reincarnated, if it's like an actual reincarnation where it's like it's me.
Wait, your reincarnation into the draft? Like,
no.
like that?
Wait, no. May said I'm in America still.
Yeah, you're still in
right?
America. You're still in America.
Okay, yeah.
Or we'll make it interesting. You're in Europe.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're
where?
British now.
Oh shit.
Uh,
British? Okay,
you're
that's still
British.
cool. Yeah, I would still do the same thing. I think I would try and figure out a field that I'd get as much money as possible.
What if your like teacher is like, you play like an American? I hate you. Get out of my class. and you just
That's
hate.
funny.
He rags on you for playing like an American.
Can I go to a different country? Because I already got English, right? So I'll try to be bilingual at the very.
Well, you can just spend that time going on like what's the thing called?
I'd rather have my
Rosetta
parents-
Stone.
Rather my parents teach me.
All
Just
right.
Speak my language.
You're
Rosetta
British,
Stone.
but your parents are Spaniards.
I like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I still be black?
Okay, one's Spaniard and one's black.
All right, nice.
There
Yeah, I'm
you go.
down.
It's like that Joe Biden meme.
Which one?
Well, I guess then you're not black.
Oh, because I didn't vote for Joe Biden because I'm in England.
No, it's just me. I was just referencing a meme. There's no correlation. Just referencing a meme.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Uh-huh.
Moral of the story is I'm an ethical person.
Wait, you guys didn't say what would you guys do if you were if you got reincarnated back into this world with your current information? Is there anything that you think that you would do?
I always thought about just like
Like
learning
in
a bunch
this
of
one right here,
languages.
in this one right here, like my
Wait, say
current
again?
one, like in my current world, or
In Earth right now, you just died like today and got reincarnated back into it.
Same year.
Same year in about a roughly similar like situation.
Yeah, so if you were born in like 87, you're born back in 87.
No, wait,
Mm.
I thought you meant like today.
No, not today. Like you would be the same age as you were right now. Like
Also going back.
yeah, basically you get reincarnated as yourself
You're asking
in a whole
you're
different
asking me
place.
Would I do it over? You're asking me if would I do my life over again?
You do it all over again, but what would you do differently with the knowledge you have now?
Oh yeah, I would change something, but nothing too crazy.
I mean, it'd be
Nothing
kind of
too
hard right now.
crazy.
If I died right now and reincarnated at the same time, I'd probably try and find my wife. You know, because like I mean, I'm not like I'm trying to get away from her.
Oh, look at this! Listen to this sap.
But I'm saying if reincarnate, you got to give me a different world.
No,
You gotta
but-
give me a different world.
But Joey, you're going to steal her from yourself. So you have to
Dude,
wait
this
until
is-
you die.
Dude, this is like that. This is like that video I linked of Drake. No,
I didn't watch it. Damn it!
I just read
Wait, Mace.
the comment.
Mace, can you agree with me or no? 'Cause you watched it.
You were hiding a child. Blah 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 blah.
Well, you can't rewatch it. Like you literally watched it. Like, never mind.
I didn't even watch it. I just like.
Never mind.
Damn.
That about does it for the pod, right?
Thank you everybody for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this podcast.
Joe, I got a question for.